guys, how's it going? It's Zahait here, and we're back with a brand new episode of Factorio. And in the last episode, what did we work on? We set up some stuff up here. Let me go take a look. I think we started setting up red chip stuff, and that I don't remember exactly what we were working on. It's been a minute. I think it was red chips. Not red chips, blue chips. It was blue chips. There we are. So we got blue chips going on up here. I did start auto crafting somewhat these little construction robots. I just put the electric motors in here and everything else is over here. So we're making some of these. And I did go ahead and clear out a huge portion of the map. Up here, I've got a wall. We got a wall here, wraps around there, all around there, down there. And I could have connected it here, but I mean, I didn't. I went around and then around there and around there. And then I got to here and I ran out of stuff. So anyway, I still have to seal off this last little bit here. And then we've got a complete border around our base, which is awesome. So we've got a whole defensive wall with laser turrets and stone walls for the entire perimeter except for this little chunk here. Not a problem though, we will fix that at some point. I did go ahead and make a car, you might have saw it. This is how I'm getting around right now. And I've been using construction robots with my wall. This is my camp clearer. This is how I clear out the alien scum. And then I've got just a regular wall and a diagonal wall, and that's that. So that's what I've been up to since the last episode. I have also... Let's go down here. I started making some train stuff because I figure pretty soon we're probably going to want to start getting involved with some trains. So down here, I started making some rail signals. I started making some rail chain signals. This one is full of train tracks. And this one's full of rail stops. What are these things called? Train stops. So there we go. I'm also making a bunch of landfill because we're going to need it to fill in all these oceans. And that's pretty much it. I think that's everything I've been doing. So what I want to do today now is I noticed we're at about halfway. Maybe a little bit more than half of our power. But what I really want to do is upgrade the power, and I'm not sure. Do I have uranium processing? Uranium fuel cells? Used up fuel cell. Now I don't know. What do I do with those? Provides 8 gigajoules. I don't know if I want to do uranium fuel. I do know I want to get more power just because as I start to increase my base and start up with electric furnaces and start up with all that stuff, we're probably going to need more power. So I think what I want to do, I can basically double the water output on these things. So I think what I want to do is just maximize our steam output. I'm going to go ahead and maybe add a few more in here and add a whole bunch more over there. Boilers and generators. What are these things called? Steam engines, boilers and engines. We'll make a whole bunch of those. I'll add them in and then we will see what happens once we've got that. I kind of want to start some sort of, not logistics. Is it logistics? Yeah, maybe it is logistics robots. I want to get started on some sort of logistics robots because we've got these fancy chests now. Passive provider. Wait, is there no passive receiver chest? Or is it just a storage chest? I thought there was a receiver. Am I crazy? Do I not have that research yet? Robo cargo size. We're also gonna want this. Let me... I can't do that yet. It takes purple research. And we can make purple research with rails, electric furnaces, and productivity modules. Egad, what What do these things take? Lubricant to fast transport. You know what? I want this. I want this. If I'm gonna start... Yeah, we got lubricant. We got red chips. Okay, I want this. And to do it, we're going to need 15 times... no, 300 purple science. Oh, boy. That is pricey. Okay, maybe we don't want that just yet. But we're gonna need it soon. Temporarily, though... Yeah, we're gonna need purple science. Purple science is how we start doing all the fun stuff. So I wonder if... Maybe I just start some kind of funky purple science. No. Before we do that, I need to get the power upgraded. Let's get some more power here, and then we'll figure out what our next steps are. Maybe it is purple science. Okay, there we go. I got all the steam engines. I could have fit like 8 more of them in here, but I ran out and I don't want to make any more right now. That looks much better. We have 100 megawatts of free power available, ready to go for our base upgrades. Now, I don't want to keep this long term, but that is going to help me for the next, well, for the foreseeable future anyway. And once we get to a point where we need more power, hopefully by then we are running a lot of solar panels. I want to start getting those set up. I've got all of these here ready to go. I want to start making accumulators as well. What do those look like? Those take batteries and plates. Okay, so we could actually start making accumulators. And I think the ratio is like 85% or something like that of accumulators to solar panels. So something like that anyway. Up here, we should be able... We're bringing batteries in. Batteries are right there. I've already got plates right here. So maybe we can just... what do I want to do? Maybe I just do that. And I can set up a factory right here to start making us accumulators, batteries and plates. That should be all we need. And I'll just put that stuff in a chest here for now. We'll top it up nice and full. Okay, so there we go. We're not making accumulators now. I want to also start... Oh yeah, it was the logistics bots we were looking at. Pocket control unit. I thought there was some sort of... Is it this? Destroyer? No. Where's the logistics guys? I thought there was some sort of requester chest circuit network. I don't think that's right. Okay, this one. Provider, requester, buffer. Okay, so this is what we need, and that takes yellow science, so that is not going to be super useful. I wonder if... What I really want to do is be able to move stuff around my base with logistics robots so that I could make some purple science without making a huge spaghetti mess in my factory, but I'm not totally sure that that is going to work. But regardless, before I actually start doing some serious upgrading, I want to get these blue belts starting production, so we're gonna need purple science. I guess now is as good of a time as any. Let's see here. I need rails, a whole bunch of them, electric furnaces, which we're barely making right now, and productivity module Mark 1. Where do I want to do that? Maybe I'll just clear out a big spot over here and we can start doing that right here. Now that I've got construction robots, stuff like this is not a big deal. So we can clear out an area. We'll let the robots do their thing. My inventory is probably going to get full of wood, but we'll deal with that when it happens. Okay, there we go. We got a nice big area here. My inventory is almost full of wood. I'm just gonna go drop this in my car. I've got 5.2 thousand wood in there. I've been just storing wood in here because it runs on wood, but it's getting to the point now where I'm running out of room. So I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I guess I could get rid of some of these walls. I don't need walls on me right now. We're not expanding our perimeters right now, so let me just drop these off. I don't think I'm able to override the red squares quickly, so we gotta do it the old-fashioned way here. And we may as well get rid of some of these while we're in here. And get rid of some of these while we're in here. That looks much better. Okay, so to make purple science, what do we need again? I forget. Rails, electric furnaces, productivity module, Mark 1. Productivity module, red and green chips. I'm currently pumping red chips the wrong way for that to work, so I think we're going to need to split this off, and we'll just send some of them backwards. And again, none of this is permanent. It's all going to go away. There we go. But I do want to have enough stuff. Why is that not going through there? Huh? Why are these not working? Oh, these are going backwards. That's why. There we go. Okay. So, I do want to have enough stuff that when I go to start building factories, I don't have to make anything by hand. And I would also like everything that I build to be somewhat maxed out. I don't really want to end up in a situation where I have to upgrade a bunch of stuff after I build it. So I would like to, if I can help it here, just get to a point where I have all of the things we're going to need. Whoop. And eventually I can just come in here and break all this stuff. But we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna need a ton more green chips. But whatever. If we can just start with a few, I'll be pretty happy. And then we can get more later. I just need enough to unlock some more research at this point. Okay, so there's our productivity module Mark 1. We'll send those down. We're gonna need to extract those like that. Okay, let's power these things up really quickly. There we go. Okay, we're making those. What's next? Rails and electric furnace. Electric furnace takes more red chips, steel, and stone brick. I should have put these up on the other side, I guess, but it's too late now, so we're just gonna add to the spaghetti. Okay, there we go. We're making furnaces, and finally, the last thing is the rails. And the rails aren't that hard to do from what I recall. Stone. Oh, that's gonna be a little bit tricky because we're not bringing stone up here, but steel and iron sticks. What do we want here? Iron sticks. Let's see. I can bring those from here. Like that. And we're gonna need to get this out of the way so that I can do this. Then we're going to be doing the iron stick situation here. Or iron rods. Let's just do 3 for now. That's probably way more than what we're gonna need for this tiny factory. Okay. Put those in there. Take them out over here, and we want to send those down to our steel supply, which I may as well just take off another branch here, right? And then we can just go like this. Perfect. That's gonna come over here, that's gonna go down there. And then together, Those are gonna go up and over. Then the problem only becomes, how am I gonna get stone up here? Because I currently don't have any stone. Okay, here comes the metal rods. Stone, stone, stone. Is there some stone nearby? Not really. I could go all the way down here where I'm using it right now and kind of pull it up. That might be the best thing to do. Gosh, that's a long way away though. But I think that's the best option. So I'm going to run this all the way up to our factory. And this is going to be disgusting, and I'm not happy with it. But it is what it is. Okay, here comes the stone. So with that and these, I should be able to start making rails, which is good. Let's copy all that and then set up a whole bunch of these guys. And then all I gotta do is take all these resources and combine them together to make the purple stuff. And then once we have that, I can unlock the blue belts. Among other things, I think that will actually allow us to unlock... Once I have the blue belts, do we unlock the tier 3? Yeah, the purple science also unlocks the tier 3 assembly machines, which is awesome because one more thing that we won't have to upgrade later. I love that. Alright guys, that should do it. There we go. I just gotta set these to be purple science. Purple science, copy that, paste that on all of those. There we go, we're making purple science. I should probably take this down to our research. I'm not sure how to do that right now. We'll just go right through this bunch of trees. Oh, I also forgot to give power to these things. I was like, why do we not have any yet? Okay, so there we go. That should be working. Oh, those things take a long time. I might need some more of these guys. It doesn't look like we're making enough tracks. But anyway, okay. That's working for now. We're gonna have to run this down to our research area. And I don't have enough belts, or long enough belts, not belts, inserters, so we might have to go under here and start bringing the purple in from the other side. That's the only way I see this working right now. So we'll run this down like so. Probably don't need that one. We're going to need some of these going the other way so that we can pull the purple belts, the purple science backwards. And then we just gotta start putting the purple science in. Yeah, and that's gonna start making a mess, but it should, once it gets full, hopefully start to work properly. We'll see what happens here. Okay, so I should be able to research purple stuff. Purple stuff. Let's see. I want these. I don't know how long that's gonna take or what's gonna happen. I don't even know if it's gonna work with these machines kind of pulling it back and forth like that. It seems like it is working. So I guess it just is what it is. Put a couple extra purples in there. Okay, so that is going to get us logistics 3. And with that, we can start making blue belts. Now, I need to get these belts up over there to where the... do I want to do that, or do I want to just pull the lubricant this way? I might just pull the lubricant this way, honestly. We already got all the other stuff down here. What else does it take to do that? I can't actually check right now, can I? Okay, gears are easy. Lubricant, gears, lubricant. This one takes red chips. So that one we might have to just bring some red chips down by hand temporarily. But other than that, I think it's gonna work out okay. We are definitely not producing enough red chips to keep up with the purple science, though. And that is because we're not producing enough green gears, green chips. I wonder if I should just upgrade that. I've been complaining about it for, like, multiple episodes already. This is just not good enough. So maybe it's time to upgrade. Okay, let's try this. I've gone ahead and jacked up the power, not the power, the chip production. Hopefully this works. I think these ratios are right. That should help quite a bit. I'm hoping anyway. We'll see what this looks like here in a moment. I might need to balance this belt. And I'm also not sure why we're not pumping out enough. Oh, we're not really bringing enough copper down anymore. Oh, we might have to go and start dipping into a new copper supply. There's this one, 1.5 million. I think we have to. We don't really have much option here, do we? We can get rid of all this stuff. We don't need it anymore. But yeah, that's not looking too good. Oh, that's not looking too good at all. Okay, so I'm gonna need a bunch of belts. Let's get a bunch of belts. I'm gonna go down, hook up to that other copper, ship it in here, and then we should be keeping up a little bit better with our demand. We'll see how things go. As you can see, I have finished my logistics 3. I may as well do this one while we're here, because that's the next thing I want to start working on. Once I have automation 3 and logistics 3, we can actually start considering upgrading our factory. I still have to make blue stuff, tables, chairs, just kidding, belts, whatever they are, and splitters, mergers, all that stuff. We have to make it blue, the blue versions, but I think for now this is gonna do. So let's go down and hook up this copper and then see where we're at. All right, there we go. We have, well, a full belt of copper rather. I mean, we got a full belt of coal almost as well. Now, it seems like, well, it's going to take a while for that to catch back up again, I suppose. Where are we at here? Geez, it looks like we could use more iron now too, doesn't it? I should set this input priority to be the right side. Not that it matters. And I guess we don't need these anymore. So there's that. It does seem like I have too many steam engines now. Sometimes the end ones down here don't get water when I'm running at full capacity. These guys don't get water. So I probably overdid it a little bit. I might need some more pumps. I don't know. In the long term, I don't know how much longer we're going to use these for. I really want to start getting set up with solar power soon. How does our power actually look right now? We're at 50%-ish. 50%-ish. It's probably more like 75% because I'm not actually able to produce that much power. But it's a work in progress. We're getting there. So I might, just off camera, to continue progressing a little bit here, I might run the lubricant from wherever it is, from up here. I might run a splitter off of there, run some down over here, and start making some blue belts for us so that in the next episode we are able to start using some blue belts for things kind of pricey. I don't know if I necessarily want to use blue belts everywhere. At least not right now. But it would be nice to use them where we can. Like loading and unloading the trains. Stuff like that. I don't know. I at least want to make them and get it set up. Ready to go. Anyway, I think we are going to wrap that episode up right there for now. Like I was saying, I'm going to make some blue stuff. We're going to get that going. What does it take to make the tier 3 assembly machines? Oh, that's actually not that bad. Assembly machine mark 2 and speed modules. And what do the speed modules take? Ugh, red and green chips. Okay, it's a little bit worse than I thought. But it's not so bad. Look at this. My chip belt is full here. Let's balance that out, shall we? How do I want to do this? I know there's a way to do it nice and neat. I think something like that will help me balance her out. Okay, so there we go. That will allow us to start making some more chips. That's looking really good. That is looking really good. Look at those green chips dump in there now. Okay. Love that. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I hope you're liking the series so far. If you are, don't forget to leave a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here. And I will see you next time.